But what can you tell us about this jet? What's it like to fly the A-10?
Yeah, Sam, one word, it's incredible.
The world feels like a pressure cooker on the verge of boiling over. Wars rage on multiple fronts. Syria remains a battlefield. The devastating conflict between Russia and Ukraine has reshaped Europe. Gaza erupted in chaos last year, and China's aggressive stance toward Taiwan looms ominously. In times like these, every weapon matters. That's why the US is making a surprising move. Modernizing the A-10 Thunderbolt, an attack aircraft that first flew over 50 years ago. Some might ask, why stick with an aging warplane in the age of cutting-edge drones and stealth fighters? The answer lies in its unmatched resilience and purpose. Stay tuned as we unravel the legacy and future of this iconic war machine. The A-10 Thunderbolt II, affectionately called the Beardstick by the Army, is a legend in military aviation. Designed as a twin-engine, single-seat aircraft for close air support, it was built to devastate enemy tanks, troops, and fortified positions. From 1975 to 1984, this machine rolled off production lines and went on to prove its worth in conflicts like Iraq and Afghanistan, where it earned a reputation for its lethal efficiency and remarkable resilience. During Operation Desert Storm in 1991, the A-10 destroyed an astonishing 900 tanks, 1,200 artillery systems, and over 2,000 other pieces of enemy equipment, all while losing just 7 planes across 1,350 sorties. Its toughness is the stuff of legend. Pilots have managed to land this aircraft with a failed hydraulic system, a single engine, and even missing parts of its wings and tail. Armed with a 7-barrel GAU-8A Avenger cannon capable of firing 3,900 rounds per minute, the A-10 is a flying arsenal. Its 11 hardpoints can carry a mix of air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles, bombs, and unguided rockets. Add to that its titanium armor, up to 38 mm thick in some areas, and you have an aircraft built to take punishment and keep flying, outperforming even Russia's Su-25 in terms of protection. But the A-10, now decades old, faces obsolescence. Modern air defense systems can shoot it down with ease. While it has thrived in conflicts with limited opposition, like Iraq and Afghanistan, it's far less viable against a well-equipped enemy. For years, the US Air Force has pushed to retire the A-10, arguing that it can't survive in modern combat environments. Yet the A-10 has survived, thanks to unwavering support from Congress, veterans, and the public. As one Army veteran once said, the A-10 is like an angel on your shoulder, a protector you can count on when everything else feels uncertain. The Pentagon hoped the F-35 would replace the A-10, consolidating its role with a more advanced, versatile platform. But can the F-35 truly match the A-10's precision and ability to dominate ground targets? That's a question still being debated. But then in 2018, its future was challenged in a head-to-head competition against the F-35. The goal? To see if the cutting-edge F-35 could step into the A-10's legendary role. The tests were conducted in environments featuring light anti-aircraft guns and man-pads missiles, far from the high-threat scenarios of modern air defenses or enemy fighter engagements, which the A-10 was never designed to face. While the F-35 is built to survive those high-threat conditions, its performance in this contest told a different story. 5 years later, the results were partially declassified, and they raised eyebrows across the aviation world. When tasked with the close air support missions, the A-10 excels at precisely striking ground targets to protect Allied forces. The F-35 didn't measure up. Despite its advanced technology, the F-35 struggled to replicate the A-10's precision and rugged reliability in this specialized role. Cost was another sticking point. Operating an F-35 costs a staggering $44,000 per hour, compared to $11,900 to $20,000 for the A-10. The Pentagon generals had been eager to retire the Warthog, but the numbers combined with the A-10's proven track record led to a more pragmatic decision: modernization over retirement. Today, the U.S. Air Force operates 281 A-10s, some with over 4 decades of service. Time has taken its toll. Metal fatigues under stress and structural cracks have become a significant concern. To ensure the fleet's longevity, Boeing was awarded a contract to produce new wings for the A-10. These upgraded wings, designed to last an additional 10,000 flight hours, are being fitted onto the aircraft at logistics centers in Utah and South Korea. This retrofit ensures the A-10 can remain airborne and mission-ready, but the upgrades don't stop there. One of the most exciting advancements is the integration of the GBU-39 bomb, a lightweight precision-guided munition. The A-10 can now carry up to 18 of these bombs, each capable of striking a separate target in a single mission. Though the bomb weighs just 130 kilograms with a 93-kilogram warhead, its pinpoint accuracy makes it devastatingly effective. Furthermore, its low observability makes it a nightmare for anti-aircraft defenses, allowing for devastatingly effective strikes. This isn't its first rodeo either. The GBU-39 has already been integrated into aircraft like the F-15 Strike Eagle. But now it's giving the A-10 Thunderbolt II a serious upgrade. The A-10 is getting a revamped Scorpion helmet-mounted system, enabling pilots to identify ground targets faster and with greater precision. Communication upgrades are also in the works, with the likely addition of the advanced Link 16 system. This will allow the A-10 to share real-time data with other units, vastly improving situational awareness and coordination during missions. Inside the cockpit, a modernized interface is being considered. A single large display to simplify control over the aircraft's complex systems. But even with these enhancements, the A-10 faces a major challenge: how to survive in a battlefield saturated with modern air defenses. The ongoing war in Ukraine has been a stark reminder of the dangers posed by sophisticated anti-aircraft systems. Ukrainian forces have demonstrated how effective modern air defenses can be, where a Patriot missile system took down 3 Russian Su-34 bombers in mere minutes. With such threats looming, Russian aircraft now operate from safer distances, using missiles and guided bombs, while avoiding the direct action zones of Ukraine's defenses. This new reality leaves little room for traditional attack aviation. The Russian Su-25S, once a staple of battlefield support, are noticeably absent. The lack of direct air cover on the front lines creates vulnerabilities for all forces involved: Ukrainian, Russian, and even hypothetical American forces in conflicts against adversaries like Russia or China. Helicopters and drones provide some support, but the question remains: can the A-10 adapt to face modern threats? Leave your thoughts below. Now, what if the skies over Ukraine or Gaza were suddenly filled with the unmistakable roar of the A-10 Thunderbolt II? In Gaza, its role could be transformative. Without significant air defenses, militant groups would be no match for the A-10's precision strikes. Unlike the widespread destruction caused by F-16S leveling entire neighborhoods, the Warthog's surgical accuracy could neutralize threats with minimal civilian casualties, a game changer in a region devastated by conflict. But why isn't the A-10 in Gaza? The answer is likely political. The U.S. has chosen not to intervene directly in this Arab-Israeli war, and Israel doesn't operate A-10s or have trained pilots for them. The Warthog's absence speaks volumes about the delicate balance of power in the region. Now let's turn to Ukraine, where the A-10's involvement would be far more complex. Russia's layered air defense systems, S-300S, S-400S, and Pantsers, make it incredibly risky for any aircraft to approach the front lines. Yet even here, the A-10 has untapped potential. Armed with GBU-39 guided bombs, the Warthog could strike from distances of 60 to 100 kilometers. With a carefully planned approach, it could evade detection, climb to the necessary altitude, deliver its payload, and retreat to safety. It's not a perfect strategy, but it's one that leverages the A-10's capabilities in an era dominated by advanced anti-aircraft systems. Despite the challenges, one thing is clear: the A-10 is far from obsolete. Its legacy as a lifesaver and battlefield powerhouse ensures it remains a vital part of America's arsenal. What are your thoughts on the A-10 Thunderbolt's modernization and its potential role in current conflicts? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss our next deep dive into the world of military technology. Until next time, take care and we'll see you soon.